Yo, yo, hello, we are back. We are back. Also, welcome, Dan. Welcome, friend. I hope you're doing very well. Yeah, sorry for ad stall. We're trying this recently. I am not used to stalling for ads. I've done it I did it on the last stream when we were doing mascot reveal, but we are trying something new, but hopefully it's not too weird. We're still here though. We're just like, we don't like the ads. They give us bumps, man. We're allergic to the ads, so we stall them out a little bit. But yes, I hope all friends are doing well. I hope you like mascot reveal we did last stream. Yeah, we showed off a new little mascot friend named Aura. She's like a little fox explorer who goes on her adventures with us into the cyber realms. Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. Although she's not gonna be here with us in this stream. I do have little image. I do have little image of friend in case you missed the mascot reveal. We have Aura from another world. She's here. She's here. Isn't she very cute? She's like the cutest, man. She's extra cute mode. I really like Aura. She kind of embodies like everything that we like. She's gonna be like the, I don't know, the smart person in our explorations, helping me not get lost when we kind of go into zones and take some wrong turns, so to speak. Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. But yeah, well, we'll see if we can get her to join our coding streams. For now, she'll be mostly in the gaming streams. But yes, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. She can like talk to us and stuff too. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. But yes, I think that's kind of most of that. But yeah, without further ado, shall we jump into it? Shall we jump into it? Maybe we'll check things out. We'll check things out. Yeah. Wait, also I forgot that we need to like log into our things. Wait, we'll swap over, but we'll also like check into some other things. Yeah, I forgot like that we have like login thing in the top. We'll just like log in. Yeah, I have this little like widget thing that I interact with in my stream, but like I need to like auth with Twitch first to get it to work. We'll do this, man. But yes, I hope friends have all been very well. Yeah, we have a new friend to the stream, so I am looking forward to show off Aura a bit more. Yeah, she's extra cool. She is super mega cool, actually, though. Yeah. But it'll be nice to have a little friend to kind of talk to on the side. Yeah, maybe give us some coding help and stuff. I think it'll be pretty nice. Yeah, but we will look forward to this one, man. I definitely am. But oh yeah, also we have this back. We did the little cheeky auth and things. Yeah. Wait, also this is too loud. We will turn this down. But yes, things are going well. Things are going well. Oh yeah, also I put in the title, right? It is Miku Day. It is technically Miku Day. I guess depending on whatever time zone you're in. It's on the 9th of March is the day of the Miku, man. I didn't know this, but apparently it is like Miku Day. And we like Miku around here, man. We like Miku. We like our animes and our cool blue-haired waifus who does the cool singing Vocaloid style. I'm actually a big fan of like Vocaloid. Like one of my favorite artists uses like Vocaloid heavily. Like their name is Ghost Data, but we also like the Miku Vocaloid variety. That might have been like the first one I checked out, but maybe that's what got me into it. Yeah. But it is Miku Day on 3/9, and we'll show this, man. We'll show the celebrations of the Miku days, man. I don't know. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But we have Miku's. We have all the Miku's, man, and we have Miku joining us in the bottom left as well. It is in celebration of Miku Day. We have Miku joining us as like a little special occasion. But check it out, man. Check out all the Miku's for Miku Day. We celebrate our Miku's. We celebrate our Mikus. But why is it Miku Day, you ask? Why March 9th? I actually saw them explain this on the Reddits. Because I'm like, it seems kind of interesting. I don't know. They kind of just picked a random date. I'm all for it though, but like, yes, it is. There is actually a reason for it being on March 9th. And here it is, man. Here it is. It is Miku Day. And what do you celebrate? Well, they explain it in this comment here. It's like, Miku Day is celebrated indeed on 3/9. And apparently it has to do with like the Japanese pronunciation of like the number 3 and the number 9. It's like they say 39 can be read as sankyu in Japanese, which is like thank you, while the individual numbers are mi and ku. So I guess that's like 3 and 9. So that way it's kind of like it's Miku Day because it is literally Miku, man. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But yes, this is ripe occasion for celebrating it. Yeah. So Miku will join us today on our programming adventures and help us defeat the bugs, man. Maybe we'll not have just one shoe to step the bugs on with. Miku can help us out, man. When we have the bugs in our code, we like to step on them sometimes to get rid of them. But now we have Miku to help out with this as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. This is pretty good. This is extra good, actually. Yeah. Oh yeah, also to celebrate Miku Day, I thought to maybe share one of the first videos I ever saw of Miku, which kind of got me into like the whole anime thing overall, actually though, which is kind of like it's evolved into like now we're a VTuber, so kind of go figure. Maybe we'll show the original video, which kind of it was probably like a big reason why I got into like anime and stuff. But yeah, it's actually a music video. I don't know if you've seen this one. This one is this World Is Mine by Hatsune Miku in one of these concerts. So like Miku does concerts, right? And they have like hologram Miku in the concert, which is kind of wild, man. It's like, I don't know, futuristic tech, but this video is actually back from 2013. This is 11 years ago. So it's been quite some time since this concert. But yes, this is like one of the first things I saw related to like animes and stuff all the way back in 2013. That seems about right for me, like when I got into like anime and stuff. Yeah, but we saw this and it was pretty good. Maybe we'll play some of it. I don't know if we'll get like DMC'd for it, but we'll like turn down this one and we'll turn up this one. Yeah. Like this song is such a jammer actually though. But like this is probably one of the first things I've seen about Miku. It must have been legendary seeing this like live in person at the time. Like holy moly, man. I cannot believe it, man. I don't think I've ever seen like a Vocaloid hologram concert. It must be like a pretty surreal experience. But yeah, this is, I don't know, it goes like this, but yeah, this is back in 2013, man. This is back in 2013, and we remember this fondly. We remember this fondly. But maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll check this out sometime in person. I think she does do like international tours too. So technically, we might not have to be in like Japan for this. We can enjoy it if we time it right. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. But I thought to share this. I thought to share this in celebration of Miku Day. Miku's like one of the first people who got me into like anime and stuff. And yes, we will celebrate the Miku days, and she will help us with the programmings too. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. We'll probably listen to some Miku songs too. I have some in mind that I'm a fan of. Yeah, but it's pretty good. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of the main stuff. Yeah, so we'll try and get like Aura here maybe in the next programming stream. We'll see. It's kind of awkward because I'm on like a Mac, and like most of the Aura stuff is for Windows. Like technically we have hacks for running Windows stuff on Mac. Like even me 3D me is running through like a Windows program via Mac, or doing some kind of dark wizard magic to do this. But I think we can also employ wizardry tactics for other programs. Yeah, I didn't know you were using a Mac. Oh yeah, Dan, I'm on a Mac right now. I am on a Mac right now. Although when I'm doing gaming streams, I'm on a Windows PC. Yeah, but currently this is Mac VTubing. It's kind of cursed. It's actually a bit cursed. Yeah, but the only reason for that is because like the program that I'm using, right, this one for like making iPhone apps, Xcode, it's only available on Mac. I think technically I could use like a Windows VM to get it to run on my Windows computer, but like it's kind of boneless, man. It's kind of cursed this way. Yeah, so we stick with the Mac, but this can cause some kind of like, a lot of programs aren't actually like compatible with Mac. A lot of stream things, and we have to deal weird like things in like Wine and like run Windows through Mac, or like it's like this. Yeah. But I don't know, we're kind of both like the Mac and Windows user. I kind of use both like pretty interchangeably. Yeah, the only thing I don't really have much experience with is Linux. Yeah, so I'm like, how can we be the based Linux programmer without Linux? Yeah, hi Cipher, also welcome First Tower, welcome friend. I hope you're doing very well. I'll be working on my stuff too with you. Oh, very nice First Tower. Yeah, let's get some good stuff done. Yeah, actually it's funny because I don't know, a lot of my my programming streams as of late have been not really getting too much done, but I think we can actually get a lot done, because I was actually doing a little bit of Sigma grind set before a stream, and there was this one bug that I've been stuck on in my Yippee game for quite some time now, maybe a couple of streams, and I think I finally cracked the code. And we can finally fix it this stream. Yeah, we can, we'll show this bug actually. We'll show this bug, but I think it is high time that we fix this bug with our scrolling backgrounds, because I think that'll put us in a position where we can finally put out another update to our mobile game. Yeah, I think it's been like maybe a month or two, or actually, wait, let me think about it. I think my last update to my Yippee game was like 2 months ago. Yeah, I had a Christmas update back in January. Yes, it was the January Christmas update. This is my last one. Yeah, but I think now that we have this fix, we can probably get to going with our new backgrounds, man. Yeah, it'll be pretty good. I'm just working on my wiki still at the moment. It's super boring. Hey, nice, Dan. That's pretty good though. It's good to get like your stuff all documented and stuff and available for the friends to see. Yeah, that makes things more like digestible. But good luck with this as well. I look forward to this. This will be pretty good. This will be extra good. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to make some websites of my own. I remember showing one of my other websites that's kind of pretty dank meme. Yeah, cool wiki creator. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is very cool actually. Yeah. Yeah, is it on your own VPS style? Yeah, how are you hosting it? Is it like, yeah, I don't know. But I do like websites and stuff, even though we're like the mobile dev. We try and get some like web stuff done. Yeah. Because I have this website of my own for like hosting my privacy policy for my Yippee game. I spent about like approximately 2 minutes on it. I spent like the minimum amount of time to make this and set it up just so I could host the privacy policy link. Yeah, because we need this to like publish our apps in the App Store. Apple forces us to make a website and host a privacy policy. So as a mobile dev, I spend like 2 minutes to make the website. That's why it looks really dank meme. It looks super dank meme actually though. It's pretty boneless. I want to upgrade it, but yeah, I've seen many friends of the stream have been making their own websites, and it's kind of inspiring. It makes me actually want to take this seriously. Like maybe we should like actually make a proper website perhaps. Yeah, but I like this idea. Maybe like a wiki or something. Seems pretty cool. That's very cool. Yeah. But we have our own dank meme websites. It is like I use like create React app and then ask ChatGPT to fill in the holes, and we did it in literally like an hour. It's pretty dank. Yeah. I'd see some other VTubers making meme NeoCities pages. Oh yeah, I saw this. I've seen some other like NeoCity pages of other VTubers. Like one friend of the stream, like Kyotani, who's often here, has their own NeoCities page, which looks pretty nice. Yeah, I kind of want to do something similar. Yeah, because at least like the website that I showed just now, like it's not like NeoCities. It's I just like hosted this on like a Cloudflare. Cloudflare lets you do static hosting for free, and I just put it on here. But I think NeoCities would probably be better. I've heard they've got like cool tutorials for like making cool web things and stuff. Yeah, I think this would be much better. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of dank meme, but I do like this idea of like making your own website, because I had this idea for a while. Like maybe I could make my own website, and like one thing I really wanted to do was like have a place to put like all of the art that I get. Like I commission art sometimes, but I always just have it kind of like free floating out on like my Twitters, or like sometimes I'll put it on my like VGen page. But I need something kind of like more, I don't know, like what's the word, like coalesce, like kind of a hub for all the arts that we get, and maybe like a place for like all the apps and links and things. Yeah, because I have like I have a card website right now. Like I have this, which I put like my links and stuff, but like having something more like, I don't know, like these are all like, this could be better. This could definitely be better and upgraded. Yeah. I tend to just host my assets on Trello. not the best option, but it works. Yeah, I mean, as long as it's like free, as long as you don't have to like pay some kind of like cloud service provider stuff. I mean, I used to host my website on like at least the first time I made an app, I hosted my website on Weebly. It was like Weebly is like not like the best option, and then I think I switched to like GitHub Pages because they also have like static web hosting options. And then I just like decided to switch to like Cloudflare more recently. But like, yeah, this is maybe not like a permanent solution. Like I think for something like a, I don't know, like VTuber website, like probably something like NeoCities would be best. Yeah, but there's a lot of like free static hosting options out there, so I'm not like super worried about it. Yeah, I would like my own website though, maybe like cipherlunis.com. That would be cool. This would be extra cool. Yeah, like a place to put my art and stuff. Because I do have like, I put it on my VGen. I put it on like the VGen sometimes. Yeah, there's like a website that a lot of VTubers use to like commission art and stuff. And like they'll like commission art through this website, but like VGen recently added like a feature where you can like put your own art and like make these characters and stick your art here, and that's kind of what I do right now for all the art that I commission and stuff. But like, yeah, this is all like through VGen. Like I think having your own website also helps because you get like the flexibility with, you know, how many drop downs or buttons you want to add and things. Yeah, I would like something like that, but yeah, this does seem like a good idea. We like this. We like this. It is very inspiring seeing all the friends build their own websites and stuff. Yeah. Also, thank you, Onira, for the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate this a lot. Thank you, friend. I hope you're doing very well. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'll probably try and build my own website sometime. I'm like pretty newbie when it comes to like building my own websites. Like, I don't know, like the most experience that I have with web dev is in like React. Like I've done some React before, and it's kind of, it's alright, it's okay. Yeah, we like, actually, you know what that reminds me? That reminds me of something. So like the famous function that people use to like create their React projects, I think it's called to create React app. Like people will run this command, create React app in the terminal. I think it actually got like deprecated very recently. Like let me see if this might be, I think this is pretty recent news. It actually got like deprecated. Yeah, people are like not allowed to use this anymore or something. Yeah. Would you do it from scratch by writing HTML, CSS, JS, or website builder? Yeah, that's a good question. Probably, I'm not like a huge fan of like website builders. Like I used to use, I think it was Weebly. Also, thank you for the gifted to Nira Dan. I appreciate that. Well, congrats on your gifted. Oh wait, that reminds me. Before I forget, yeah, I added like sub badges to my stream, like between last stream and this stream. So yeah, we have sub badges now. We have sub badges, and it is like Aura's face. It is my mascot's face. Yeah, it is good style. Yeah. But yeah, I would probably use like raw like codes and stuff. Yeah. But yeah. Thank you so much, Dan. I appreciate that. This is big kind. This is very kind. Yeah. I know, I'm a fan of like writing my own code for like websites and stuff like that. Even if it looks pretty like dank and gross, I like having the flexibility in the future to like change things around. At least with like web builders, the thing about that is if you choose like Weebly or like Squarespace or something, you might get locked into like a vendor and then end up having to pay their like premium option and stuff. It kind of gets a bit like dicey there. Yeah, also welcome Kyotani. I hope you're doing very well. Welcome, friend. Yeah, we're talking about like building websites and stuff. I remember you showed us your website last time. Like your website about your VTuber character. This is pretty good stuff. Yeah, we were talking about this, and I'm like inspired by all the friends building websites and stuff. Yeah, I just woke up and I recently forgot about something. Oh no. It'll come back. I hope you had a nice sleep. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a fan of like building my own codes and stuff. Yeah, I think when I started out like web stuff, I did use like Weebly and like website builders, but like, yeah, there's definitely some like kind of limitations with those where, you know, maybe you want to like embed links or like have certain like URLs and they won't let you unless you like pay some extra monies and stuff. It's kind of a dink. Yeah, I forgot talking about Infinity Nikki. That's it. Oh, I see. All right, I think that was Wait, was that the? Wait, let me. I remember you mentioning about this Infinity Nikki. Wait, let me see. Let me see this style. Oh yeah, this is the game. I think you showed this game. It's a pretty nice game. I like this one. Was this like the? Was this the MMO? Was this the MMO you showed before? It's pretty nice. Yeah, I've recently started playing that once. I was recommended from a VTuber friend. Nice. This is good style. I think this was the MMO you were talking about before. Is it? I think this is an MMO. Yeah, free to play. Oh no, dress up elements. Action adventure game. Oh, I can't tell from this description if it's like an MMO style. Is it? I don't know. I am a fan of the MMO varieties. Oh, it's a mobile. Okay, and probably not then. Probably not. Yeah, we do like our mobile games though. Mobile is pretty nice. Mobile's pretty good style. Yeah, I wonder if it's only mobile though. Yeah, these are cool. I'm always open to like new game suggestions. It is on PlayStation. Oh, it is on Windows. Okay, so it's like PC and mobile. Okay, nice. This seems like good style game, Kyotani. Yeah, we are open to the new game suggestions. I'm always someone who kind of plays the same game all the time. So if this is a good game, that we will try it out. Yeah, this seems pretty good mode. This seems pretty good. But yeah, I don't know, like growing up, I pretty much played just like Minecraft and like Pokemon. That was like maybe like 90% of what I played. Like now we're kind of in the stage where we're open to like trying out new games and stuff. Like I've been playing like Subnautica recently. I think we finished like The Forest that one time. These are good games, man. There's some gems out there beyond the kind of staples that I'm used to. Yeah, this is good. This is very good. But it's good to hear that you've been having fun with this, Kyotani. Yeah. Unfortunately, both of us can't find each other because we are separated by the servers. Oh no. Yeah, that is one thing. It is like, yeah, they'll have like different regions for a lot of these like massive multiplayer games. So yeah, this is big unfortunate. But I guess yeah, it is what it is. Helps with like the ping, I guess. Yeah, these are good games for sure though. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I do want to like build my own website at one point. I think it'll be cool. We might like block out some time for this. Maybe even like do it on stream. You can watch the noob web dev at work, because I do build a lot of like mobile games and stuff, and I'm kind of like a one-trick pony. I mean, I have some experience with like building websites, but like definitely not as much as like making iPhone apps and things. Yeah, we do like our devs of the other varieties around here for sure. Yeah. But, oh yeah, speaking of which, oh yeah, I did fix like a bug. I kind of mostly fixed it from like right before stream. I was working on this. Yeah, so we've been stuck on this one bug, right? Like the main thing that we're trying to fix right now, we have these like new updated backgrounds in my Yippee game. And we have like, I know we're trying to like get these to scroll. It's like the way they scroll is kind of like different than how the player moves. And like we were having some weird bug where like once you got to the end of this background and you tried to spawn another one, like it wouldn't spawn. It would just be like a black void, and like here kind of. But now you see it spawns in now. Like this was something we did not have before, where this was like spawning in. We finally fixed it, man. Even though it's showing a bit of a black void right now, I think we can work on fixing this and get it to look like really cool style and stuff. Yeah, we are looking forward to this, man. But I think we finally got it, man. We finally got the fix for it. I am so happy, man. I am so happy. Also, we're like mega lagging. Bro, I think it's because we're running so many things. Yeah, Mac is not very nice when it comes to like running things. Yeah, because we're also doing it on laptop. It is stink meme. But yeah, we did fix our bug, man. We did fix our bug. I'm super happy about it. But I think that's probably what we can try and work on today, is like getting it to where it doesn't like show like the little black part of the background when you like go up to the end of the background, and then also working on like the different layers that we have of the backgrounds and things. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah. Let's see if we can do it. But yes, this seems like the good style. This definitely seems like the good style. But yeah, I don't know. I've been definitely considering like other types of development. Yeah, like one thing I'm really like kind of interested in doing is like working on making apps on Android. I would like to do this someday because I make a lot of mobile games and mobile apps, right? But like it's all kind of for iPhone and iPad. It's pretty like dinkum. It's pretty kind of like specific to that. Yeah. But we'll see if we can port them over. There's like different options for doing this. Like you can code apps specifically for Android, which I think the platform that like Google kind of recommends is like Kotlin or like Java using like Android Studio. That's kind of what I've mostly heard for like native Android development. But there's other ways you can do it with like I think Unity. Kind of you can make cross-platform mobile games. You can also use like Unreal or like I think even like maybe Godot. Like a lot of these game engines will let you do it. But yeah, we could do something like this. We could do something like this to get like Android apps. Yeah, I think so. I think so. But it's an interesting thought. We can probably try it at some point. The main thing I was worried about though is kind of like the learning curve. But like I guess we already know how to make apps, and like I've coded in like Java before, so I guess it wouldn't be like so bad, but it's still a bit like intimidating learning something new. Yeah, I'm always kind of a bit put off by it, but like it's good to like start chewing on it, I guess. Yeah, something like that, like just like sometimes it's like, oh, it's more than I can chew, it's we're biting off too much. But just trying a little bit of learnings and tutorials and things can definitely go a long way. Yeah. Well, let's see if we can fix this bug. Yeah. I think so. Like the main code that we had last time, if we scroll down, also ignore the spaghetti code. It is kind of like we have this file is very large compared to most of our other files. This houses like all the game logic that we have, and so it's kind of large for that reason. It's kind of hard to split out this code because a lot of it's very much tied to like this SK scene class. Like we're using a framework called SpriteKit in Swift to do all this, and like it's a very old framework. Like it's a framework maybe from like I don't know, like maybe like when Swift came out, which was like 2014 or something. It's pretty old, and like SpriteKit's like one of the first ones too. Yeah. Is your model alright? You seem lagging. Oh yeah, I am super lagging. Wait a minute, let's see if we can fix it. I don't know, maybe it's my PC. Maybe we can close some things. Yeah, we are kind of lagging a lot. Wait, let's see if we can we'll go to the void for a little bit and see if we can unlag. Yeah. We'll do this a little bit. Wait, I'd noticed that too. I don't know. It might be dank meme. Wait, let's see. We'll go like to the void temporarily for this. Yes. But I don't know, it might be I am running like I don't know, maybe like 10 programs. Although it usually is able to handle it and stuff. But we'll see. We'll go to the void for a little bit though. Yeah. We'll go temporarily to the voids and stuff. And we'll see if we can do a little fixing of the things. Yes. Maybe a wee bit. Yeah. Maybe I'll close some things too. Yeah, I am a Chrome user, and Chrome is kind of like dank meme when it comes to taking up CPU utilization. It is like, yeah, not the greatest for this, but we'll see if we can close some things and stuff. Yeah, let's try it out. But yeah, I don't know. I am definitely one to maybe try and experiment with some different codes and things. Yeah, we will try this maybe sometime in the future. I would probably stick with like a game engine though first to go with. Yeah. I thought if I ever chose a game engine, I would do like Unity or something. Unity seems pretty nice as like a kind of go-to for making like cross-platform mobile games and stuff. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, it does seem to be like this. Yeah. And also we are kind of like mega lagging. Wait, let me see something. We're gonna take a look at our CPU utilization and see what is like the big meme. Style. Oh, it's Chrome, I think. Wait, let's let's see. Yes, it is kind of this mode. It is kind of this mode, I think. Yeah. Maybe we'll stop our yippies, man. Oh no, my yippies, man. I like my yippies. Maybe we'll close these ones. Yeah. It usually kind of holds up pretty well, though. I am running like 2 simulators, though. Simulators can be pretty powerful. They can be pretty slow mode. Yeah, maybe it could also be this. We'll check it out, man. We will check it out and debugs a little bit. Yeah. Maybe ever so slightly mode. Yeah. Otherwise, we might need to restart a little bit. I don't want to do that. But perhaps a little bit. Yeah. We're still running pretty slow. We're still running super slow even after closing things. Yeah, I don't know. This seems like a restart, maybe. Seems like restart. Yeah, sorry, friends. Maybe we'll try and restart a little bit and come back. But yes, we will BRB maybe for like the next like 5-ish minutes and see if we can come back with more CPUs and RAMs. We'll download some RAM and we'll come back. Yeah, but like BRB, friends. But yes, thank you, friends. We will come back. Yeah. Oh, yo, are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. Well, let me refresh in things. Well, let's see. I think we're back. Yeah, I know, friends. Sorry about that. Sorry about the weird lag spikes and things. I'm pretty sure I know what it was, though. I think I know what it was. It was super dank meme, actually, though. It was. You want to know what it was? It was. I'm like 90% sure because it hasn't happened before, but I think I know what it was. So it was actually my. Like, I'm still debugging my code right now, but my code right now, like what it does. So here's the thing. I had my simulator open, right? I had this open. Oh wait, we'll show this in another way. Yes. I had this game open. I had Yippee game open. And I was moving through the backgrounds like this to kind of show things. Like I was doing this. And I think we got past like the background here. We got past the background like kind of like here, right here. Yeah, we were here and we sat here for a while. And so like this was actually a big no-no. I did not want to sit there for some time. I did not want to sit there because actually while this was happening in the background, this piece of code was running here. This piece of code here. And this particular line of code was running every frame. It was creating a background every frame because we don't have some condition to stop it. So what was happening actually was like we were creating images every frame inside our simulator. So like I'm pretty sure we might have created like thousands of images while we were sitting there. And like it became so much for our simulator, it slowed down our whole laptop. Yeah, this is the dangers of having like code in an unfinished state and like letting things run every frame. Yeah, I'm like pretty sure that's what happened. Yeah, so we need to like be careful about when we're debugging to stay on these pages for too long. Yeah, otherwise bad things happen. Yeah, this is not good, man. But we'll fix this and it will stop like bad bugs from happening. Yeah. This will be pretty good. But yeah, that is kind of what happens when we like sit here and like all these objects are getting created all the time. Yeah, but we're back. We're so back actually though. Yeah, thanks friends for waiting. Sorry for like weird intermission. But yes, I'm glad it wasn't like the things that we were running on our computer. Yeah, I was worried it might be like some of the programs that we had, but I'm pretty sure we just like did like caused basically, I don't know. It's kind of like the concept of like fork bombing. It's kind of similar to this where you're like opening infinite amounts of processes and it like slows down your computer. Except in this case it was like spawning infinite amounts of images and it was like taking up all the memories on our PC. Yeah, it was kind of dank meme this way. But I think we are so back, actually. Maybe we can get our Yippies back up too. I forgot about my Yippies, but I don't think they were posing too much of a threat to us. The Yippies are too cuddly to be a threat, so we can probably get our Yippies at the bottom back again. Yeah, I think so. I think this will be the good style. Yeah, let's check it out. Let's check out our cool Yippee friends. Yeah. Oh wait, it is. I forgot it does that. Maybe we'll like hide this a little bit. Maybe we'll hide that for now, and then we'll get them back. Well, yes. Well, welcome back, friends. Welcome back. We are back from the ether. Yes, we have respawned in, and we are so back. Yes. Oh wait, we did this. We'll get our Yippies back. Okay, we have them. We have them. Yes. Less stuff. Yeah. We are so back. But yeah, I don't know. What were we talking about? Some things about like building Android apps. I think it was Android app mode. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm like the iOS dev, right? I call myself mobile dev, but I'm basically only make like iPhone and iPad apps. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I don't know, because the programming language I use, Swift, is only meant for iPhone and iPad, so we are kind of like, I don't know, boxed in this way. But yeah, I hope like Apple will ever extend this language out to like Android and stuff. I think that would be nice. I think this will be PogChamp. Yeah, but yeah, that is kind of our current deal. We do the iPhone and the iPad apps and things. Yeah. But I think in the future we could do like Android apps. We could do like Unity or like Kotlin or Java or something, and do like the Android Studio styles for this. Yeah, wait, let me see if I can find it. I think we'll show Android Studio for this one. Yeah, at least this is the only one that I know for like making native like Android apps. That's like the main one that I've heard of. There might be some other ones, but this is kind of like the main honcho that we are aware of. Yeah, maybe we'll show this friend. Yeah. Let's see, but I don't know, I'm not like against Android or anything. Yeah, we do like our Androids around here. The thing, this is the one that's pretty much used for like native Android development. They use the Android Studios. Yeah, I've seen some friends use this. Yeah, I had a friend back in like, I think high school, he made like Android apps using this program. Yeah, I think they actually used to teach it like for like they offered it one time in my high school, but I think they took it away. But yeah, we do like, we respect our Android brethren, man. We like Androids around here. Yeah, I actually used to have my own like Android tablet and stuff. We just never got around to like making apps for it. Yeah, I think it was mainly because like I stopped using that Android tablet. It got pretty old, and then we swapped over to like iPhone 7, I think it was, and then I swapped to iPhone 12, which is like my current phone. And yeah, it's better to like make apps when you can like run it on your own like hardware. That's kind of why I like making iPhone apps so much. I can just like download them and play them myself. Yeah, but maybe if I get like a, I don't know, like a Pixel phone or something, we'll start making like Android apps and things. Yeah, this would be cool. But I do think they use like Android Studio for kind of like native Android development. Yeah. But as for now, we are the iPhone dev. We are the friend of the Tim Apple's company. Yeah, he's got the cool stuff. Yeah. But let's see. So yeah, we'll try and fix that one bug. Yes, we'll make sure not to like keep it open for too long. Yeah. Oh yeah, so sorry for the ads. Oh no, I forget, like we restreamed and it resets the ad timer. Oh, that's so gross, man. Bro, I don't know, they could totally code it so we don't get like reset ad timer. But yeah, sorry for this. It's like super dank meme. It is super dank meme. Yeah. Now we can fix some stuff in the meantime. Yeah, let's fix that one bug to make sure we're not like spawning infinite amounts of backgrounds. Yeah, that was kind of scary. I was not even sure what was happening until I remembered that we had our code in like this state, and I'm like, oh wait a minute, we're totally in the spot where it's spawning like infinite amounts of backgrounds. This is like super dank meme actually. Yeah. Let's see, so we need to basically make use of this like background one width multiplier thingy. Yeah, so we want to maybe put this in like, I don't know, so this is like taking the camera's position. We're like adding some like factor here. I think I maybe want to multiply this by this counter here. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. And so then it's gonna be like multiplying by 1 the first time, then we're adding 2, and it'll do it the second time. Yeah, I think that should be fine. So hopefully this like spawning background at X thing will not like spam in the logs. But let's run it and make sure. Yeah, no mega bomb of the codes. Yeah, that was kind of scary, man, but we'll check it out. We'll check it out and see if we got the good things going. Yeah, this'll be pretty good. This'll be pretty good stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking about like different types of development, like Android, maybe web dev and stuff. I mean, there's so many like different avenues you can build things in. I'm pretty much just a fan of like building things, you know? It doesn't have to be like apps, I guess. I mean, I've been building apps for a while, but it's kind of just like another like creative outlet for me. That's kind of what I like about making apps and like programming so much. It's more like a creative medium for me. Yeah. It's like if you have some random idea in your brain, some silly idea, you can just like make it into something, you know? You can actually like turn it into like an app or a website or something. Yeah, this would be mega good actually. But that's kind of what I like about it mostly. Yeah. Because for other people that might be like drawing or like making music or stuff, or like even like writing a story. But for me, it's kind of just like making apps. That's my creative outlet. But yeah, I don't know. It's fun this way. It can be pretty fun. Yeah. Let's see. I noticed something. Like when I added this multiplication, I think it's not multiplying. Yeah. Also, welcome back from the ads. Well, welcome back from the ads, friends. Sorry for like double ads because I had to restream it, like reset the ad timer, and it gave you double ads, which I am not. I apologize for this. Yeah, we even like stalled out the ads the first time around, but now we have like double ads, so it's thank me. But welcome back from the evil ads, man. Like me, personally, I'm kind of allergic to ads. Like they give us like goosebumps whenever we see them. It's been I don't know. We have the funky extensions on the Chromes so that we don't see ads. So when we have to see them on Twitch because they're like embedded inside the website, it gives us like goosebumps. So sorry you had to experience that. Yeah, but let's see. We're debugging some things. We're seeing if we can get our background back, our background thing. Yeah, I realized what crashed us last time was like we were spawning infinite backgrounds and we never closed our app because it's kind of buggy right now, and we kept this open and it actually slowed down our entire PC, and I was really confused. I'm like, what's happening? Why are we like slowing down? This does not usually happen. Then I realized, oh, like our code is different right now, and we have our program running and it's like infinitely sapping up all the resources and memory from our computer the longer we keep it open. So yes, this is fixed. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, this is super thick meme first hour. I'm like, I was super confused why it was happening because like my Mac isn't like it's a pretty. I mean, we have a good Mac. Like I this is like the first like laptop that I ever like really like invested into, and I made sure to get pretty good specs for it. It's like I think, wait, let me see actually. I think it's MacBook Pro, but it's got like the Apple Silicon chip. Yeah, it's M2 Pro. We got 32 gigs. It's running Sonoma. I think that's like the most recent Apple OS. They like to name all their Apple OSs after like cities in California. I think so, or like different locations. Yeah, but we got a pretty beefy Mac basically. So I was kind of worried that we weren't like we need to like upgrade or something, like our stuff is starting to slow down. This is actually a worry for me if I ever get like Aura running on our coding streams. So like Aura, like my mascot that I showed in the last stream, actually takes like 4 programs to run like simultaneously, and like my PC can handle that. I have a pretty mega beefy PC, and I have a good laptop too, but it's a laptop and not a PC, so I'm always a bit on the edge about it. Yeah, I wonder if like my Mac can truly easily handle like running 4 extra programs every stream. Yeah, we'll see though. We'll see. it'll be interesting to check out. But yeah, I don't think this time it was because of like anything that we normally run. It was just our app was like being super slow on purpose. Yeah. But yeah, let's see if we can debug this friend. We pretty much got like, we're super close to fixing it. Maybe I'll put this in the corner while we debug. Yeah, right now we're seeing if we can like the main thing we want to do. Maybe I'll describe the problem a little bit, like kind of what we're aiming to do. Yeah, so like you see the app in the top right? This is like our current version of our Yippee game. So it's kind of got like, it's an okay background. This is something that I cooked up in like yeah, it was kind of unethically made, I'll say that, for that background. So we got like a better background. We commissioned a more updated background, and this is it. And it's actually one layer of like 5. So it's not all of the backgrounds. We're just testing out like the main back part of it, but it'll have like castles and a fence on it. Yeah, but we're trying to get it to scroll right now. And like there's a bug where like, I think once you get to the end of this background, like we try and spawn another background, so it kind of gives the illusion of like infinite scrolling. Like you'll see it'll spawn another one, and it's like, oh, we're like infinitely scrolling background mode. Yeah, but there's a bug right now where it's like, it's actually, you don't see it, but it's lagging because it's spawning like 2000 right now. It's like, yeah, I gotta close this before my PC like nukes again. But yeah, we want to like not like have that many spawn. It'll blow up the phone. It blows up my PC, but if you downloaded it onto an iPhone, it would blow up the iPhone too. Yes, this is kind of like, this is an unstable app that should not be released with this code right now. Yeah, so we'll fix this and ensure we don't explode any phones. Yeah, this will be good. This will be mega good. I don't know, I've heard of exploding phones actually. I think I've seen some stories. I've heard some people say, oh, my Android phone caught fire and it exploded. Is this real, or is this just like slander to Android? I don't know. Maybe it's happened for iPhone too. I would not be surprised. Yeah, but this seems like kind of what my app would do if it ran right now on like an actual phone. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, the hack. Oh, is it the hack first hour? Is it an actual mega hack and it blows up the phones? This is unfortunate. This would not be good to see. Yeah, this would be mega dank meme actually though. Yeah. I've heard this though. I've heard this. Maybe these rumors aren't unfounded. But it does seem like a bit far-fetched. Yeah, maybe just like Apple fans trying to hate on Android or vice versa. Maybe something like this. Yeah. But I don't know. Is there a way you could do that with like some kind of hack? I was watching like a YouTube short, I think, like right before stream, and they were talking about these like I don't know what they call them, but they're like kill USBs or something. There's like USBs you can plug into people's computers that like instantly brick their PCs. It's kind of scary. But like the way they work is like they basically sap up energy from the PC you plug them into, and then they spit back out a bunch of like high voltage electricity and just fry all the hardware. Yeah, this is actually a thing. Yeah, that's awful. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I think technically these USBs are meant for like testing I don't know, like load under high voltage. I think people normally use them for that, but like if you use them on like random people's computers, I think it's like very illegal, like big no-no cybercrime style. Yeah, I've heard of this though. Yeah, I saw this in the short, but it does seem like this. It does seem like this. Yeah. Very not good. Very, very extra not good actually though. Yeah. But yeah, I don't even know how you would even get your hands on one of those. It feels like one of those, like, I don't know, those CIA devices that you just like, you know, the public is not privy to. But maybe it could be easily obtained through nefarious purposes, perhaps. Yeah. I don't know, there's a whole bunch of weird stuff you can do on like the dark web. I am not surprised. I would not be surprised. Yeah. This does seem like kind of a bit devious though, a little. Yeah. Let's see. What are we working with? Oh, I think we're using the wrong counter. I think that's why we're facing all these bugs. Let's fix this. Yeah. Let's go down here and fix counter thing. Yeah. I think so. I think so. Yeah. But I don't know. There might be like other spy devices like this. There might be some secret toolkits you can use to do these kind of things. Not that I know of. Yes, we are a bit squeaky clean. We don't do these things. This would be very no. Yeah. But I feel like there's a lot of things out there. Yeah, I don't know. I actually honestly don't really know too much about like cybersecurity. I know there's a lot of people out there who kind of specialize in that stuff, and they take it very hardcore, but we are kind of a bit noob to this. Yeah, it does seem pretty cool though. It's under the realm of like all the cybersecurities and stuff and programming and things, but it's a whole different like, even though it's under that umbrella, it is kind of its own bubble, man. It's like there's like a whole big difference between like, I don't know, building apps and software and like hacking into networks and stuff. It requires still like a technical set of abilities, but like a whole different, you know, you need to know specific programs. Like I think for cybersecurity, you need to know the Wiresharks and stuff, and like how to like trace networks and you know what all that stuff means, and sending commands and exploiting vulnerabilities in web pages and stuff. It seems kind of like that. Yeah. That is kind of outside my pay grade. I don't know. We can build the things, but like hacking into stuff takes like a lot more. Because hacking into things, you also need to understand like what you're hacking into. Like if there's code available for it, you need to like be able to read through it and find out what's kind of vulnerable about it. There's like, it's more than just like even building things. You gotta like understand what other people have built, and you know what are the holes inside of it that you can use. Yeah, it is definitely a whole nother world out there, man, but not something that I'm used to. Yeah, but it would be interesting to kind of know a bit more about it. Yeah, I think because I used to study the CS, and they offered some classes in this kind of stuff, but I don't know, we never really took any of those. Yeah, it pays a lot of good money. Yeah, I've heard it's also first hour. It is very good, because that's the thing, right? Like, what is the statistic right now for like, let me see, in just like the US alone, like in terms of the amount of money that's lost every year to like cybercrime, like amount, let me see, amount of money lost to cybercrime yearly. Because they lose a lot of money, man. There's a lot of money that's lost to like cybercrime and stuff. Oh yeah, even I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this. They're saying it's something like $12 billion. That is a lot of money, man. That is a mega amount of money. Yeah. Yeah, losses connected to cybercrime complaints for 12.5 billion in 2023. That's just 1 year. That is just 1 year. Yeah. I don't know about that. So it's going up too. Yeah, so it's like, if you can imagine it, if I just spent like, you know, this amount of money to pay like a cybersecurity expert's salary, like how much money would you save? Like that's a lot of money that you're saving too. And it's also like a branding thing too. Like if you imagine like your company gets hacked, like everyone else is gonna not trust your company now. Like imagine if you're a bank and you get hacked, like no one's gonna want to bank with you anymore. So it's worth it to spend a lot of money on like beefy cybersecurity systems and stuff. Yeah, I think there was like, I think it was like Target or something got hacked one time. Like Target hacked. I remember this one. Yeah, this is back then, man. I don't know. We're referencing old things. This is a retail store, Target, and they got hacked in 2013, and they like exposed 70 million customer datas, and you know all of the 3 wacky numbers on the back, and all the credit card numbers got exposed. Yeah. And it's like, well, now would you ever want to really make an account with Target or something? Or like, I don't know. It's kind of, you get a bit sussy about it. So it's like, not only do you not want to like lose money, you also want to like build credibility. Yes, it is kind of the double whammy. Yeah. So it pays to invest in cyber, I think. Yeah, even just from like a PR perspective. Yeah, but yeah, I don't really know too much about like cyber stuff, but it seems mega important. Yeah, there's been so many data breaches at this point that I'm sure my social security number has been exposed a dozen times at this point. Yeah, I think there was some like data breach in the U.S. like pretty recently. I forget which, like it might have been a government organization or like a company, but I heard like something like half of all like U.S. customers, or like half of the U.S. population, it was like 150 million people had their stuff leaked or something like that. Wait, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Like half of U.S. like customers leaked data in mega breach. I'm pretty sure I remember this. Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. I'm pretty sure this happened like last year or something. Yeah. This might have been the case. This might have been the mega case. I can't find it. Well, I can't find it, but I'm pretty sure this happened like pretty recently. There was like some kind of massive like data breach. Yeah. But it happens pretty often. Happens pretty often, so much so that I'm not even like that worried about it. Like I hear like a mega data breach happens with like something that I like bank with or like use their services often, and I'm just like, okay, I mean it's probably out there already. So I'm like, yeah, go figure, I guess. It only really becomes a problem once like the hackers actually choose to use that information against you, like specifically. Yeah, otherwise it just kind of like floats around out there. But like as soon as like someone actually like chooses to go into your accounts and stuff, that's when it's like a problem. But like it's so like pervasive at this point that I'm just like, it's inevitable. So like it's hard to really take countermeasures against this. Yeah, even if you like, I don't know. I see like the streamer like Pirate Software. He's like pretty big into like cybersecurity. I think that's what he used to do as a job. I think he used to like hack into like power plants for the government. I think so. He's like a mega actual hacker mode, and I think what he uses for like his password stuff is he uses like these images. I think I remember seeing like him do a short about this, but like instead of like like string passwords, he'll use like a image, and that's his password, and it's like some encoding on it. So like you can take like these mega measures and stuff to like hide your accounts, but like I don't know, I honestly feel like at the end of the day, like this stuff is gonna get broken into no matter what. I don't know, maybe it's just like delaying it, but maybe it's worth it. I don't know. I don't know too much about cybersecurity. Maybe we're big memeing, but like this is kind of how I feel about it a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like people will get into things if they want to. Yeah, but. Yeah, I don't know, it would be kind of interesting to learn more about like all the networking side of like programming and things, like looking into like I don't know how like these requests are being made and like what kind of are common security vulnerabilities that people find, because I guess it also helps if you're like building your own website, right? Like if you're building like a website of your own and like like I don't know, SQL injection's a pretty common security vulnerability, then you'll try and like avoid that in your code. So maybe from like a coding perspective this is also like not so bad. But yeah, it's totally another world. Yeah, that is like one thing that I do not know too much about. Yeah. Yeah, we've kind of like done like the one trick into the mobile dev stuff, but it's pretty fun, man. I like this. This is kind of what I find pretty fun to do. Yeah, this is like I was making apps before even I was streaming. Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of like one motivation for me even streaming too. I'm like, oh, I just want to make some more apps, but we'll share it with the friends this time. Yes, we will stream making the apps too. But I've been making apps since like I don't know like 2016, like a long time. Yeah, so it's pretty fun to do. I like it a lot. Yeah, but that's kind of what I've like specialized myself into. I consider myself mostly like mobile dev stuff. Yeah, although even though I've done like I don't know, we've done development and other things, like I've done a lot of like back-end stuff too. Yeah, but I don't really find backend as fun as mobile personally. Yeah, I know some people find it pretty fun, but for me it's kind of a lot like it's not very like visible, I guess. It's pretty like behind the scenes. It's pretty important, but like yeah, I don't know, like making games can be pretty fun. Making all the friends do the cool things on the screen. Yeah, we like the game dev styles, man. Yeah. Let's see. Let's debug some things. I still see this. Do you see the gray background, the void? The void is still there, man. We are still in the Yippee limbo world. We do not want to be here, and I'm not exactly sure if all the backgrounds are spawning right now, so I'm just gonna like close out of the app just in case. We're gonna kill the app just in case it's like actually sapping all of the memories on our computer. This would not be very good. We would avoid this one. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if we can fix this one. Yeah, it spawned the second background, but not the third one. This is a bit scary mode, actually. We'll see why this is. Let's see. We're multiplying some things. We're doing... Well, let's test that again. Actually, I don't need this either. We don't need these extra variables. This is kind of like unnecessary. Yeah, we'll just stick these in here. Yeah. And we'll like comment these out. Oh wait, no, I see we're using them in like multiple places. Okay. We'll keep these ones. But like stick them maybe... Yeah, the weird thing is, I don't know how it works, but like, so I'm creating these variables here, but this is inside the update function. This is a function that gets run every frame. So I'm like wondering if it's like creating those variables every frame. That would be kind of not ideal, but yeah, we can make it look pretty a bit later. Yeah, let's see if we can fix this one though. Yeah, also I like putting Among Us in the print statements for testing, because that helps us know if we're doing things right. We do Among Us. Yes, we are not free from our dank memes. Yes, we must have all of our dank memes. Yeah. So we have Among Us here. We have Among Us. But yeah, let's see if we can... Wait, let's test our current status of our code. The current state of the code. I think we're spawning background, but it's not spawning the one after. Yeah. That's how I think it's currently working. Let's see, so we go really far, we go super far, we go mega far. I even turned up the speed so we could test it. And then we spawn the next background, which is like super nice. It is flowing, it is going. It is doing the good thing. But then I think once we get to the end of this one, it just does not spawn again. Yeah, we might not get another Among Us 1 print statement. Yeah. Yeah, I think here it like stops. Let's see our prints. We have a bunch of like audio cue stuff, a bunch of stuff about like audios and stuff. Let's see, Among Us. Yeah, it doesn't print it again. So this is not like printing again. Why is this? Let's see. So we're spawning this, and then we multiply this. Maybe it's this one. Maybe it's this camera BG layer thing. Yeah, perhaps it is this one. Yeah. Maybe we should print this, or do this in like here maybe. Let's see. Yeah. We'll test out some things. But yeah. Oh wait, I was hiding that. We did like a little multiplication thing. Yes. I forgot. We hide our things. But yeah, I did a little multiply of some counter here. Yeah, we want infinite backgrounds, so we do this. Let's see if we got the good things going. Yeah. I don't know, let's think of other types of development. What else is out there? We're thinking about web stuff, we're thinking about cybersecurity things, Android things. There's a whole bunch of other stuff out there. I know this is concept of like IoT. There's like Internet of Things. This is something I was never... This is like, I don't know, this is super out of my wheelhouse, but like Internet of Things type of development, where you're like coding for like things that are not like computers, or like typical computers, basically. It's like, imagine like programming for like a microwave or something. Internet of Yippees, yeah, like this first hour. Like Internet of Yippees, like if Yippee had like, I don't know, like a mech suit or something, it would be like programming the components inside the mech suit would be like IoT. Yeah, this would be pretty good. But yeah, I never really think about like how those work. Like if you have like a smart fridge or something, or I don't even know, like a washing machine or something like it's technically mechanical and like runs off of software, but like you don't even think about like what that software is or like how it's being made. Yeah, that's kind of like the IoT stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Would that be interesting? Would that be interesting to work on? I guess that kind of goes into the realm of like robotics even almost. Because like in robotics, you're programming like Arduinos and things to make like, I don't know, wheels move or like, you know, claw arms grab the things and stuff, which in some sense is kind of like programming stuff really close to the hardware. Yeah, which I've thought was pretty interesting. Yeah. I mean, I did like a robotics class one time just because I wanted to see how all that stuff worked. And it is like, I guess it was super basic though. Like the stuff I was programming was like basically like turning motors on and getting things like wheels to spin, which is like as basic as you can get. Yeah. I imagine for like these other kind of appliances, it can be much more complex. But it is always interesting to think about like how these like hardware stuff is being programmed. Yeah, you don't really think about that too much, I guess, if you're coming from like purely a software world, or you're like building more websites or apps or like, I don't know, desktop programs. But like, yeah, there's a whole hardware world out there. Yeah. I think most of that stuff is probably written in like pretty low level languages too. Like maybe like C or like even lower than that. Yeah. I guess because once you're programming at that stage where you're like turning on motors and spinning wheels and stuff, you gotta like be as efficient as possible. And like a lot of these higher level languages are pretty abstract and they've got too many things running underneath that slow stuff down. Yeah, you need like assembly or something. You're like switching the registers and it's very close to the metal and stuff. Yeah. But that's kind of how I think about that. Yeah, it could be interesting though. It could definitely be interesting to try out. But another thing about like hardware programming though, it's very like expensive, I think. Because if you really want to like get super involved into it, you gotta buy your own like breadboards and stuff and like wires and batteries, and I guess there's a whole physical aspect to it. Now you gotta like deal with all these parts and hope they don't break, and like, you know, you store them somewhere. It's like it becomes a whole deal. Yeah, it could be interesting, but there's a whole nother side to it, like in that way. Yeah. But I've seen some friends do this. It's very impressive. Yeah. Maybe one day. Maybe we'll try this sometime. Yeah. Let's see though. For now though, let's fix some Yippee things. Let's fix some Yippee things. We got this layer, it's adding this thing, we're multiplying this friend. Idea maybe idea. We have, this is, oh, I think I know what's happening. I know exactly what's happening actually. I think so. Let's see if we're right. I think it's because we're doing this. I think it's maybe, oh no, that should be fine. Yeah, we're thinking of like ways to debug. Yeah. I was watching this one video yesterday about a man fixing his pinball machine. It was insane. He was taking out components from a bunch of other machines just to bash some repairs together. Oh my gosh, that's pretty wild. You know, that's pretty cool, Dan. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of these movies where like, I don't know, I've seen some movies where like people will go into like scrap yards and they'll pull out these like random things and they'll build a robot with it. I always found that to be like surreal, but I don't think that's like too far off the truth. Like I remember, I think, well, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find the documentary. That's incredible. Yeah, it is pretty incredible. Yeah. It reminds me of this one documentary I saw this one time. I think it was like, let's see if I can find it. Yeah. If I can find this one. This documentary. It was about some kid in Africa who basically built his own radio out of like scrapyard components. It was kind of insane. It was kind of like cracked actually. Yeah. I don't know if they still have it up on YouTube. Oh yeah, I found it. It was this one. This one's from a while back. This is, it reminds me of this though. Yeah. This is like, 15-year-old Kelvin Doe wows MIT. This is from 12 years ago. Yeah, so this kid was living in Sierra Leone in Africa. And like, he didn't have a lot of access to like a lot of, high-tech stuff. So yeah, he went into like trash bins and scoured for parts. Like got some like batteries and generators and stuff, and he built his own like radio station. It reminds me of this one. That's kind of insane though. Like, I don't know. Like I could never do this. This guy's like 15 and he's making his own radio out of like trash parts. That is like I don't know. That's like Rick and Morty level stuff, man. That's kind of insane. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of pretty cracked. Yeah, neato. Yeah, it's pretty neat. But like, yeah, I don't know. That seems super cool. I can just imagine like going into like a scrapyard and like getting all these things and making like a mega robot out of it. It just seems so cool. Like that seems super cool actually though. But yeah. Maybe I don't know. I would like maybe to get into hardware one day. I don't know. We're kind of like, I'm thinking about all the different types of development. It just seems so cool, man. We like the mobile stuff, but there's a whole another world out there, man. There's like hardware and like web and oh my gosh, man. But yeah, the people who deal with like hardware stuff are super impressive, man. Yeah, I had a friend who was he had this like he was doing like double major, I think, between like mechanical and electrical engineering. It was basically robotics, and he was just building all these mega robots and going to all these like robotics competitions. It was just kind of like insane. I don't know, I could never. That's like a whole nother world, man. That's like super cracked at it actually though. Yeah, because you gotta like know what all like the little parts do and what to wire it up and these configurations and things. It seems kind of like outside of my wheelhouse, man. Yeah, I don't even know where to start with that, but it's definitely super impressive. I have a lot of respect for that. Yeah, but maybe one day we'll try this out. Maybe one day we'll get like a little Arduino thing. I think they have little kits that you can do like starting out with. Yeah, like little Arduino like setup kits where you can like turn the light on or something. Yeah, maybe we could try something like this. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe would this be like a stream idea? Maybe like hand cam build tiny thing. Oh man, this is kind of, I don't know. That's kind of like we'll think about this one maybe something. Yeah, in far future perhaps. But I would not be opposed to that. That would be kind of cool mode. Yeah. Let's see though. For now, we'll go into Yippee Worlds. We're going into Yippee Worlds. This is a bit more tame. Yeah, a little bit. We know how to deal with our phones though. We know how to deal with our phones. We like our phones. Yeah. I don't know. I like making mobile apps because it's fun to just like, you build an app and it's in your pocket, right? It's like you go around with this little thing that you've made and it's in your pocket and you can just pull it out and be like, oh, I built that, and it's super cool. Yeah, I know. I like apps because of that. They're very like portable and you can take them on the go and stuff. Yeah, another cool thing about phones is all the camera stuff too. Like not stuff you would normally use in like a website, but like, you can do like AR and stuff. You can have little 3D objects around in the real world and use your camera, kind of like Pokemon Go style. There's a lot of cool things phones can do too. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice mode. Yeah. But yeah, this is kind of, there's a whole bunch of different, I mean, it depends, like whatever you build, whatever platform you build it on, it's kind of interesting to think about like what are the limitations of that platform. Like mobile, like you can do things that like computers can't do, like multi-gesture touches. It's like on a computer you can like click with your mouse, right? That's just like left click or right click. But like on a phone you can use your fingers and you can like swipe and scroll and pinch and tap, and it unlocks a lot of new things that you normally can't do. Yeah. I mean, I think there are computers that do have like touchscreen capabilities, but that's not really the norm. Yeah, but it's cool to think about like what are the possibilities of things based on whatever like hardware you're writing stuff for. Yeah, I know what other things can mobile stuff do. There's also like like in every phone there's like an accelerometer and a gyroscope, so you can tell like where the phone is at any time and like, you know, what rotation it's in. You can build things like that. Like I think Doodle Jump uses this for like, you can tilt your phone and like move the little doodle guy. Yeah, that's like, you know, not something like a computer could do. Like you could do tilt modes and stuff. Yeah, I think also phones have like I think they have a magnetometer. You can tell like what's I don't know, like compass direction is in it, like reads the magnetic waves of the earth, and you can do weird things with this. Yeah, I know, it's cool. It's cool. There's some sensors in the phone you can take advantage of. Yeah, but I don't know, I like to think about this sometimes. Yeah. Oh wait, we went frozen mode. Oh no, but I don't think this time it was because of the computer. But yeah, no, I like to think about these things sometimes. Like, what can a phone really do? What kind of things you can build? What are the cool things that phone can do? Yeah, because then it opens up more possibilities for different types of apps you can make. Yeah, it's like, oh, maybe I want my player in my game to be controlled by like tilting my phone. Yeah, instead of like buttons or something. Yeah, there's whole different avenues for this. Yeah, it can be pretty cool. We like this mode. Yeah, and then there's like the whole Pokemon Go side of it. Like maybe you want to like have your camera pointed out and like you're seeing actual Pokemon in the real world on your camera. Yeah. Did you ever play WarioWare Twisted? It was all motion based and I loved it. Oh, I don't think so, Dan. But I gotta check this one out. WarioWare Twisted. Is this like mobile game style? Is this mobile style? This seems pretty cool. This seems like kind of cool mode. Well, we'll check this one out. Yeah. Also, I'm back. We're back from like the void. We're back from purgatory. Yeah, wait, well, check this out. WarioWare Twisted. If this is mobile, I probably would like to play it. I like my Mario games and stuff. Yeah. Oh, it's on Game Boy. Oh yeah, I guess because you can like rotate your Game Boys and stuff. Yeah. Oh, I don't think I've played this one though. Yeah. Game Boy Advance. Okay. This seems pretty cool mode. We'll show this friend. Yeah. Oh, wait, we'll move this friend out. And then we'll show other friend. Yeah. WarioWare Twisted mode. We like our Marios though. Wait, what is the gameplay? Is it this one? Oh, it's WarioWare. Oh, actually, I haven't played this game, but I've played like Super Smash Bros. And I remember some of the maps being based off of this game. Yeah. I don't think I've ever actually played this game. I think maybe because my first ever console that I got was a DS. I have not gotten a PlayStation or like a Game Boy Advance before. Yeah, but it does look pretty fun. Yeah, I think it worked because it had like a loop of mercury in it to track rotations. Oh dang, that's kind of wild. The way it had mercury in it, that's kind of yeah. Imagine you're a kid and you're super mad at your game, and you're like, oh man, I can't believe I died in WarioWare Twisted, and you smash your Game Boy Advance on the ground, and you leak all this mercury. That seems kinda dangerous. Yeah, I don't know about this. This could be a bit sussy mode. Yeah, nowadays they have like sensors and stuff for this. But I guess back then they kind of had to do what they had to do. Yeah. Oh, they're even showing like hardware for it. Interesting. Oh wait, was it on its own custom like hardware? Like this game had its own hardware? I'm seeing it was for Game Boy Advance though. Let's see. Yeah, Game Boy Advance. Okay. Yeah, it was big bulky cartridge. Oh, so they put it inside? Was it in the cartridge? That's kind of wild. Though. Oh yeah, gyro sensor. Wait, oh, the cartridge has this stuff in it. Wait, that's crazy. Wait a minute, what the heck? I thought all the cartridges were kind of standard, like all built the same way. Like they had specific cartridges for specific games with different hardware features. Wait, that's kind of interesting. Wait, that's cool. That's very cool. It's a big old gyro in there. Yeah, dang, I didn't even know. I thought it was all just like, because like with my DS was my first console, and like all the cartridges were just the same, and you just stuck them in the back, and they didn't look any different than each other. But I didn't realize like in Game Boy Advance all the cartridges were like custom. Yeah. Now there was also a Konami game that also had a solar panel on it to detect sunlight. Boktai, if I remember correctly. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wait, that is very cool. Wait, man, they need to make games like this, man. Holy moly. That's kind of wild. Yeah, gyro sensor uses a piezoelectric gyroscope. Oh my, what the heck? What the heck, man? Vibrating structure? Wait, that's super cool. Oh man, we're learning some things. This is very cool. Yeah, thanks for sharing this, Dan. Wait, that's super cool. Wait, we'll check this one out also. Was it the Boktai? Boktai? We'll also check this one out. Wait, that's super cool. What the heck? What the heck, man? That is mega cool. Yeah. This seems super cool. Yeah, I don't even know if I know of any consoles that like take into like light into account. Well, I guess like the phones do, but like not with like actual like solar panels and stuff. Because like at least with like iPhone and stuff, like if like there's a thing like if you put your like finger over the camera for long enough, it'll make the screen darker. Like I think they judge light based off of the camera. But yeah, I guess with like devices without a camera, they would do some funky things back in the day. Yeah, that's interesting though. Yeah, built-in solar sensor? That's crazy. That's wild. That is like super impressive. Oh man, I didn't realize they did that with like the consoles back then. That's very cool. Yeah, thanks for showing this. I like learning about these things. That's pretty interesting. Yeah. I don't know. What else do they do nowadays? Yeah, I don't know. I mostly know about like the phone things, like what is in the phones and stuff. Yeah. But they were pretty innovative back then, huh? That's surprising. I always thought like the consoles of those old or like the cartridges of those old consoles were all kind of like pretty standard and not really unique amongst each of them. But that's pretty interesting. They had the flexibility to do that. Yeah, very cool to see. Yeah. I wonder what are like the consoles of nowadays? I mean, they're coming out with like Nintendo Switch 2, I think that's like the new one. Yeah, I don't know, I don't really have high hopes for that one, honestly. The only thing I'm really hoping for in the new Nintendo Switch is like that the performance is much better. Yeah, I really hope like the games are much quicker. Yeah, because I think like even some of the Pokemon games that I was playing on my current Switch, which is like Switch 1, were running like super slow. Like you would go into like the wild zone and like Pokemon Sword, and like you would just drop to like 10 frames a second, and all the Pokemon would just be like moving like a PowerPoint slideshow. It's just, I don't know, maybe like the hardware wasn't built for the software. Yeah, I feel like maybe it was something like this. Yeah. But I think with the Switch 2, they're aiming to like make it more powerful of a hardware. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I think that's their aim for it. Yeah. But yeah, make Yippee detect solar Yippee energy? Is this the way for Star? Maybe this will be pretty good style. Maybe this will be the way. Yeah, where the Pokemon games are so poorly made these days, they don't care anymore since they make most of their money off of Pokemon merch. Yeah, I feel like they don't really spend as much time on it, Dan. I think you're right. Like, they're kind of just like... I mean, Pokemon Sword and Shield was a pretty, like, short game. They didn't have that many Pokemon in it, and it was, like, not very optimized. As much as I love Pokemon, I kind of agree with you. Yeah. I'm so excited for Switch 2 because of Smash Bros. Let's Geno in this time, okay? Oh my, is this the way? Is this the way? We do like Smash Bros, so I am a big Smash fan. Yeah. Like I played like Melee growing up, and then I played like Brawl, and then I got Ultimate. I'm like a big Smash fan. I have some friends who are like, I have one friend who's like number 1 in the region. He's like pretty, I have like a mega Melee friend. Yeah, I'm like pretty trash compared to him, but like we like our Smash around here. We like our Smash Bros. Yeah, this is super fun. This is super fun. I like seeing all the friends from across the different franchises come together in the same game. Like it's like big crossover cameo style. Yeah. This is pretty good. I don't even play. I haven't played it like recently. I think I still have Ultimate on my Switch. I could play it, but like yeah, I haven't played it recently. Yeah, I just like the reveals. Yeah, the reveals are pretty good. I like dude, I like seeing all the YouTuber reactions to like new Smash character coming out and them just like losing their mind and doing like a double backflip. It's kind of funny to watch. Yeah. I really like Melee, but I wasn't into Brawl. Yeah, I heard Brawl wasn't like the best for a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, I was okay with it. I mean, like at the time that I was playing Melee and Brawl, I was pretty like young and I wasn't like super into like the competitive scene and all that. So like I kind of played it more from like a casual perspective, which may be why I liked it so much. But yeah, I mean, there was like this one zone in Brawl that I really liked. It was called Subspace Emissary. This one. Yeah, this was like the solo mode in Brawl that I really liked. So you could go around like different worlds and collect cool things in the Subspace Emissary of Brawl. Yeah, like you can get like go to the different ships and things. I remember the final boss was like this big blue guy named Taboo. Wait, let's see if we can find this guy. Let's see if we can find Taboo dude. But it was pretty fun. Yeah, at least from like a single player perspective. Oh yeah, this is the final boss. He was kind of I don't know, if I was pretty young and I saw this guy and I was kind of freaked out a little bit. he's like a giant like otherworldly space creature, like giant blue dude made of light and has like space butterfly wings. Yeah. Oh, he's in Ultimate too? I didn't know. Interesting. But yeah, I remember this guy. I remember this guy was extremely hard. I was a pretty big noob at the time, and this guy was doing crazy mode on us, man. He was like exploding like supernova Big Bang style on us. Yeah, he's got like this move. He does like the finger wave attacks. Yeah, he is pretty cool though. Yeah, I like the solo experience of Brawl. But yeah, I think from like a competitive perspective, it wasn't very good. Like I think there was this was when they introduced like Meta Knight into Smash. And I think Meta Knight in Brawl was like actually so broken, I think they banned him in a lot of like competitive like matches. Yeah, because I think he had this like his up B would make you like do this like fly thing, and you could literally use it to go across the map like infinite recovery style. It was kind of insane. Yeah, it was pretty broken. But yeah, I like the solo part of Brawl, but yeah, I think from like competitive it wasn't the greatest. But yeah, it was pretty fun. I liked it. Yeah. But I don't know. Have they done some more Smash things? Have they done like a lot of recent like character releases? I haven't been following it as much recently. I think I played like Ultimate on my Switch, but I don't think I got like all the DLCs and stuff. Yeah, who's my favorite? Dr. Mario, that's pretty good. We like throwing the pills, man. Yes. They will get blue pilled and red pilled at the same time. Yes, this is the Dr. Mario strategy. It is getting based in both directions. Yeah, I think so. I think this is probably the way. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, who is my favorite? Maybe I could say from like, I think from maybe Brawl, it was like Toon Link. I like Toon Link a lot, like Little Link. But he had like cool, I think he could do like mega down Bs and stuff. Yeah, I'm taking the verbal pill. This is like the in-between. This is the hidden secret one. Yeah. I like Toon Link. I also liked Meta Knight, even though it was super broken. I like playing him. He is pretty fun. Yeah, we like our Meta Knights, man. Yeah. Although back in Melee, I used to play like Fox and Game & Watch a lot, like those two. Those two were pretty fun. Yeah. I think now I learned like Fox is like super mega good, but back then we were kind of playing like super casual mode, like we were not like that good, but I played it like super fun mode. It was pretty nice. It was definitely pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah, I would say like those characters. Oh yeah, I also used to play like Samus too. I guess those were like the three characters I played back in Melee, like Samus, like Game & Watch, and Fox. Yeah, these are pretty nice. But never like from like a super mega competitive like standpoint. I had some friends who literally went to like Smash tournaments, and I would play them like casually, and we would just get like 4-stocked. We just like not even like beat them once. It was kind of dank of him. But yeah, these guys knew how to like wave dash, man. They knew how to wave dash and do the mega shielding and like, you know, power shielding, all these crazy mechanics, all these crazy Smash mechanics that I didn't even like hear of at the time. But yeah, we were more of a casual gamer. Yeah, I would say so. I was more into like Pokemon, I guess. Like my friends were more into like Smash. Yeah, but it was still pretty fun though. Yeah, I still like playing all the different characters and seeing them all together in the same game and stuff. It's cool from that kind of perspective. Yeah. We like this mode, but I'll definitely get the next Smash game when it comes out. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like it'll probably take them longer to make all newer Smash games nowadays though, because like they keep adding so many characters. I'm like, well, like the next Smash game is gonna come out with like 40 characters, it's gonna take so long to develop or something. Yeah, I would not be surprised. I mean they're starting to do the DLC stuff now though, right? Like they don't have to like make all the characters at once, they'll just like really smaller game and then have like DLC characters. I'm okay with that, I guess. Yeah, seems a bit better this way. But yeah, it's a fun game. We like our Smash, man. We like our Smash Bros. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, I guess that's like the main thing I've played on the Switch. It's like Pokemon Sword and like Smash Ultimate. Those are kind of the main two. I think I got like some other Pokemon games for my Switch, but I never like opened them. They've got like some dust on them. Like the cartridges have like dust clouds. We need to crack it open and start playing some of them, man. Like I got Pokemon Legends Arceus, but it's just like maybe it's got a couple of spiders hanging around on it, I think. Yeah, maybe they're playing the game and we're not. Maybe they've already beat the game for us. A couple of the spiders on the dust clouds. Yeah, we might come back to a completed Pokemon Legends Arceus. This might be kind of dank meme, actually. Yeah, this will be dank meme, I think. Yeah. But we like our Pokemon games, though. We do like our Pokemon games. Let's see, though. Let's see if we can fix some things. We can fix some bugs and stuff. Yes, maybe the spiders that help us beat the Pokemon, we can allow them to eat the bugs in our codes. Maybe something like this. Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Yeah. I think we'll add a 2 here. Or maybe we'll like subtract a 1 here. Well, let's do some things. Yeah. But I'm definitely a fan of the Smashes, man. It's been a minute though. It's been a minute. Oh, we moved this one. But yeah, what other games do we like? What other games of old have we played? Yeah, what's like maybe we'll talk about like the first game that I ever played. The first game that I ever played on any console ever was like Pokemon Platinum, man. That was, I guess that's why I like Pokemon so much. It's literally like my first ever game. That was like back on DS, Pokemon Platinum. That was super fun. That was extra fun actually. And then we got all like pretty much most of the Pokemon games since. We kept up with it, man. We kept up with it because we like seeing all the new Pokemons come out and stuff. Yeah, for me it was Black and White. That's a good one too to start off with first hour. I really like Black and White too. I think a lot of people were a bit like kind of mixed about it, but I like Black and White also. Yeah, I like the story and all the Pokemons in it. I don't know why people dislike that one so much, but I liked it a lot. Yeah. My first was Double Dragon 2. I feel old now. Oh no, it's alright. Wait, I haven't heard of this one though. Let's see, Double Dragon 2. Is this a good one? Is this a cool one? We like these ones. Well, let me check it out. This might be mega cool style. Yeah. Your first Pokemon game? Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, my first one was like a Pokemon Platinum. It was pretty nice though. But I think that's technically like the first ever game that I really got myself. Yeah, specifically the NES version. Oh, I see, I see. Let's see, Double Dragon 2 for NES. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. This seems... Wait, let's check out the gameplay. Let's check out gameplay mode. Oh, we have game video. We have game video. Oh, I see this. I see this. Looks pretty nice. This looks pretty nice. Oh, I see. We got the punchy modes. We got the punchy modes. Oh, they got different worlds and things. Yeah, this seems like one of those classic styles. This seems like one of those classic good ones. Yeah. I guess I never really got the opportunity to play games like this. Because, like, my first console was, like, DS. But I did one time, like, I had a friend back in... Well, I won't say where, but, like, I had a friend when I was young, and he had this thing in his DS, which allowed him to, like, hack in, like, old games. It was kind of a bit, maybe not street legal, but, like, he had this thing that basically let him play, like, I think a bunch of Game Boy games and other type of games on the DS. You would, like, stick it into the back of your DS, and you could, like, he had, like, literally maybe, like, 1,000 games on it. It was, like, super mega hacked. And we used this sometimes to play some of the older games that we couldn't normally play. Yeah. I played, like, there was some, like, pinball games that I couldn't play, like I think some Game Ball pinball games. Yeah. It was pretty nice. It was pretty good. Yeah, hacking handhelds is pretty popular, especially for the PSP. Yeah. We are a little familiar with applying some of these. It was definitely pretty good, though. Yeah. I used to... Well, I don't know if I should admit to some of this. I don't know if I should admit to some of this. But, like, we did some things in Pokemon, I will say, which allowed us to get some cool Pokemons that we normally wouldn't get. Yeah. We like this a lot, though. This is pretty good. Yeah, I never used them for, like, competitive, though, so I'm not that... Yeah. We used it to have fun. Yeah, it was mostly, like, a have fun experience, but I got, like, some shiny Arceuses, man, and some shiny Mewtwo's and things through some of these, like, we'll show what we used. We'll show maybe a little bit, maybe just a little bit, but don't tell them I did it. Yeah. It was this thing. It was this thing. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, man. Like, yeah, this one. We'll show this one. We'll show this one, just briefly. Yeah. Action Replay DS. If you know, you know, man. But like, you can do things with this that you normally can't do. Like get some cool Pokemons and lots of Master Balls and shinies and things. Yeah, but. Yes, we'll just like pretend like we know of it and we didn't do it. Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty popular. We were not the only one. Yeah. I never used it to like get whole games though. Like just like get like Pokemons in my own games. Like there were other things you could do to like get like actual whole games without like buying them, but yeah, we just like enhance our current gaming experience, we shall say. Yes, it is an enhancement. Yeah, it's pretty good this way. It's pretty good. But I think there were other things you could do on like other devices with other like hardwares that you could plug in. But yeah, it was basically like you plug this thing in and then you plug in the game inside that thing. Like a sandwich. Like a sandwich of your cartridges. Yes, this is a good way, I think. Yeah. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think people can do that still for like the Switch. There's like ways you can do that on Switch, I think. Yeah, not that I know. But I think like there's still people who can like hack in Pokemons from inside the Switch. Yeah. It's kind of, I don't know, a bit sus mode. We would never do this. But I think some people can do this in like tournaments, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I never actually got into like VGC. So with like Pokemon, there's like the like competitive video game tournament side of it. And I think like you can train teams for this and go to like actual physical tournaments for this and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh yeah, also sorry for the ads, friends. Sorry for the ads, friends. Yeah, but yeah, basically we do not condone the hacking. Yes, but yeah, I think some people have done it to like enter into tournaments with mega teams. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like this. But we shall see. We shall see. Yeah. I mean, I used to do like competitive TCG. I did a like trading card game. Like that's kind of it's hard to like actually do bad things in there. Yeah. We would not condone this. But yeah, I don't know, we will stop talking about the evil secret methods. But yeah. Let's see. Let's fix some things then. Let's fix some things in the codes. We'll see if we can fix some goodies, some goodie friends. Yeah. Right. Also I did this. We'll update this. Yeah. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at our codes. So I think we're kind of close to fixing it. We have this multiplication factor. We just need to spawn our background like a second time. Yeah, we need Among Us 1 to show up twice. Let's see if we got it. Let's see if we got it. Yeah. We'll open this and we'll check. We'll check in and see. Yeah. And we'll test again. Yes. But we are pretty close, man. We're pretty close to fixing our bugs. And we'll get mega cool update style. That's kind of what we're aiming towards this one, man. We're aiming towards cool updates. I am totally ready. I'm actually mega ready for this. Yeah. Let's see. Yes. Yeah, we're not getting spawn here though. This is a bit scary mode. We'll see though. We shall see. So, let's take a look. We need Among Us 1 in our logs a second time. Yes, we only have one Among Us 1. So let's take a gander and get mega cool background mode. Yes. Also, welcome back from the ads, friends. Well, welcome back from the ads. Yeah, we were talking about sussy Pokemon things. Yeah, but we'll debug some things. Yeah. Well, let's see if we can get cool other background to spawn. Right now we're in the void. We're in the spooky void actually. We'll see if we can get this one. Yes. Background 0. Background 0 spawn. So we have this spawning here at new position mode. Yes. So I think actually we don't want to multiply this. This is a mistake, I think. Yeah, I think maybe we want to add this somewhere. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Or if we multiply it here, let's do a little bit of changing of things around. Yeah. Let's do a little changing of some values and see if we get cool thing to show. Yeah. But let's see. Let's verify the things. Yeah. But yeah, Pokemon was definitely fun back in the day. Yeah. I think it taught me a lot about like math and stuff too. Cause you gotta like, if you train like a competitive team in Pokemon, there's a lot of like numbers and stuff involved. Like you gotta like deal with like the EVs and IVs of Pokemon. Like, oh, you gotta like defeat this Pokemon to get a certain stat. Or like, you know, deal with like the Pokemon natures and things, and it all kind of messes with the stats. And like, you know, if you're like super young, it's kind of like, oh, that's like a lot of math, you know. I feel like Pokemon was kind of helpful this way. Yeah. But yeah, I think there are other games that are kind of like this. Yeah, I think some like card games too, like I think Magic or stuff like that can also do a lot of the number things. Yeah. Well, like our numbers, I guess. Yeah. But let's see. For now, let's debug some things and take a gander. So we've got a background width thing. We've got camera thing. Let's see if we can multiply some stuff together and get some good results. So yes, right now it's working, but it's kind of like dank meme. Yes, maybe. What if we don't add this? I don't think that's the way to go. Maybe not. Yeah. I don't wanna, I'm just thinking what's like the best way to go about this? What is the best way to go about this one? Without like breaking it. Yeah. We might need to think about this one. If we want to like multiply it by the right value or not. Yes, this is kind of the thoughts. This is kind of the thoughts currently. Yes. But we'll probably think about this one. Yeah. Let's keep going though. Let's keep going and see where we're at. Yes. We're very close for another update, man. I have not like... my GitHub is very empty right now. I feel like kind of guilty. We have not like committed any code in a while. Yes, we've not like pushed any things or stuff. Yeah, BRB. Oh, yeah. No problem. First, yeah. We've not committed things. You gotta get those commits up. Yeah, we gotta get mega commits actually though. We are down on the level of codes we've been doing. Yeah. We need cool updates and things. Yeah. We're ready for this. We're closing in on new updates. We'll try. Let's see if we can get there. Yes. Let's debug some things. Debug some things in the meantime. Yeah. Yes, let's see what we got. We'll move this friend over here. We have infinite laser spawns. That is a mega ray gun. But let's see if we can do background multiplying thing. Yes. So far it's spawning the first background like no problem. But it doesn't want to spawn like the second one after. So let's see. Maybe this is like too big a number, I think. Yeah, it might be like too big. Also, I do want to subtract this by some value. So this should be like, I think, this one minus frame dot width divided by 2. Yeah, let's try this and see. Yes, let's take a gander. Let's take a gander at the codes and see if this will fix our bug. At least for like seeing the gray part when we first get near the background. Yeah. Let's see. So, what be the things? So if we get pretty close to it, I don't think we should see it spawn in now. This is kind of my thoughts. So, yeah, I think it spawned in, but we didn't see it spawn in. This is good. This is what we want. Yes, we hit the background from spawning, so it's like infinite spawn now. Yeah. Let's test again. I hope it didn't like spawn on top of the other one though. Yeah. Let's see. Let's just make sure we don't have background on top of other background. I don't think so. I think we're doing good, man. I think it is looking fine. Yes. Let's see. But I do think we've done good. Yeah. Well, let's take a look. If we can get other background friend to spawn. Yes, because it goes like void here. It goes void if we're trying to spawn it for like the second time. This is kind of a bit scary mode. We're back in the Yippee purgatory, actually. This is a scary place to be for a Yippee, man. In the gray void zone. Yes, very scary for Yippies. For Yippee kind, this is not the way. But let's fix it. So we can be a brave Yippee once again. So, yes, I don't think maybe we want this here. multiply counter thing. Yeah. Yeah, basically every time I travel like 3 widths of the screen, I want to spawn a background. And it works the first time, but not the second time. Yeah, let's see. Let us investigate this one. Yes. Maybe we'll want to put this... It does print Among Us 1 twice though. Wait, let me test that again. Is it actually printing it twice? Wait a minute. Wait a skibbity moment. Wait, we're frozen again? Let's unfreeze. Let's unfreeze mode. Yes. Let's go unfrozen style. But yeah, I think we can like fix this. We can fix it mode. Yes, I believe in the mega fixes. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of how I'm thinking about it. We are like, we got the one background to spawn, but not the second one. So I'm thinking it's just like an extension of the first logic. Yes, it should be something similar to this. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, also, I think we're back. We're back from the zone, man. Yes, we have spawned back into existence. Let's see though. So, where put this stuff? We want, I think, maybe. Let's see. We shall put this. I'm thinking. I really like this code here though. I'm a fan of multiplying this value here. But maybe it needs... Oh yeah, we want to test this again. We want to test Among Us. We want to test our Among Us's and stuff. Let's test the sussy imposters in the codes. Let's see how it goes. How the sussy codes go. Yeah. So... let's go really far. Let's go super mega far mode. Yes. And see if we get our Among Us's in the print logs. Yeah, we'll maybe move this down here and see if we get these ones. So we'll go like super far. So there's our first Among Us. Our first sussy imposter. Yes. And then I think it should spawn like the next one pretty soon. Yeah, maybe like around here. Do we get another one? We don't get another one though. There's the problem though. We're not getting second Among Us one. Yes, we must see how to get this. Let's see. So this becomes like false basically. This whole thing. So why is this? Is it camera speed factor? Is it this position? Background width thing? Oh, you know what? I think maybe we need to multiply background width by this. Maybe. Because it's like not scaling. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. This is kind of the thoughts that we are putting in the noggins. Yes, let's see if our thoughts are correct. Yeah. We'll go really far. We'll go really far and see the things. Yeah. Let's take a gander, man. First Among Us. And then let's see if we get the second one kind of around here mode once we hit the gray. Yes. Oh wait, we did get it. Oh, but it didn't spawn though. Wait, it printed, but it didn't spawn in the right place, I think. Ooh, wait a minute. I think maybe we also know the reason behind this one too. Let's see. I have an idea, man. I have an idea. I have a sussy idea. Here's my sussy idea. We multiply this. We multiply that, and maybe it does thing. Let's see if this does the thing. Yeah. We'll check it out, man. We'll check it out. Yes. Let's go super far in Yippee world. Yeah, I like testing by like going at like Mach 5. Our Yippee legs are very quick this way. It is the Yippee when he eats a lot of sugar. He goes extremely quick. Yeah, he's a very good Yippee boy. Well, let's see. Let's see if we can get our backgrounds to spawn in right place. I think maybe. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Oh, I didn't see it like not spawn there. Oh, I think we fixed it. Oh, I think we fixed it, man. Oh, we finally fixed it. Oh, it's actually working. Like, you see how we're not seeing the gray background anymore, but we're still going? Oh, we fixed it, man. Oh my gosh. It is done. It is done. Alright. Well, that's one layer. But we can use the same code for the other layers. Yes. Also, BRB, I'm gonna get water. And I was so happy about fixing it, I lost my voice. Okay, we're back from waters. Yeah, we fixed it, man. We fixed it. We fixed our scrolling backgrounds. Yes, this is kind of the goal. But we'll do it with the other layers too. Because we have like 4 other layers or so. So we can just use the same code for those and it should be fine. Yeah. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Welcome back first hour. I think I fixed the bug while you were gone. We fixed the mega bug, actually. Well, welcome back, friend. I hope you had nice away time. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. I think we fixed our bug. I think we fixed it, man. I think it is good. I think we are finally back. We are so back, actually, I think. Yes. Oh, nice bug killer. Yeah, we swatted that bug. Yeah. Oh, we're getting my test for the RNG? Oh, nice. Oh, test mode. Oh yeah, you're very good at the programming thing first hour. I like how thorough you are with like testing and design and stuff. It is very admirable. I have not put any tests in my code. I have not like put. We need to be more thorough. But I like it a lot. It makes for, yeah, because I tend to like go back in my code a lot and like rewrite things. But if with enough planning, it makes it better. Yeah. I think it's ideal. Yeah, this is a good way. This is the good way first. Yeah. This is definitely good. I like it. It is pretty nice. But yeah, I definitely need to get more on like the design stuff and things. Yeah. I think my workflow is design assets code. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is definitely pretty good. Yeah. And during the code process, built-in test for things that you aren't sure will work or not. Yeah, this helps with things being like not breaking as often. Yes, this definitely helps with not breaking the things. We are a fan of that. Yeah. Ideally, you test everything, but I'm not doing that. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, for me, it just feels like it takes a long time, but I can definitely see like, you know, if it can save time in the future. It is like a time investment. Yeah, I can totally see it as that. Yeah, I don't know, I think in the present too much, I think. We're like, oh, we need to fix this thing here. Yeah, maybe something like this. But I can totally see like the benefits of it. It is very good to plan ahead and avoid a lot of bugs you might find in the future. Yeah. We like this. We like this a lot. But I think I finally swatted this bug. This bug was he was like a little fly buzzing around. But I think we finally got him. I think we finally got this friend. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if it'll work for our other layers too. I am thinking this is the way. This may be the way. Yeah. Let's do some of this action. Let's do some of these actions. Yeah. Let's do maybe this one, background width, and we'll do like 1 and 2 and 3 and things. Yes, let's do our other layers of our parallax background. Yes. I think we are on it, man. We are getting there. let's check it out. Let's check it out. So I'll do it for this one. And yes, all of these ones. Camera speed factor 1, background width 1. You'll just change all the numbers a little bit. Yeah. We got it. We totally got it. Yes. I think this one is background width 1. Yeah. I guess we can just test with this one too. This next background layer. And see if we got the things going. Oh wait, no, I totally forgot. We need to change one of the numbers. We need to change one of the numbers. Yes, I think. Let's one of these numbers up here. Yes. Let's check it out. So this one, oh yeah, we need 0.9. We need 0.9 here. Yeah, let's fix these ones. Let's fix these friends. So I think this one, we got 0.9 there. Yeah. I think we're on it, man. I think we're on our way to get cool parallax scrolling backgrounds that are like infinitely scrolling and spawning. Yes. This seems like we're getting close. Yeah, I think we added the clouds, was it? I think the clouds are new. I think so. Oh no, it's the castles. Oh wait, they're spawning like a bit late. They're a bit late to the party. Let's see if they scroll though. Let's see if they scroll infinite style. Oh, there is a break though. We fixed one, but I think we need to fix another one. Yeah. Let's see. Yes. So we have these ones. And yes. Okay. Yeah, I think it's pretty good though. I think we're doing pretty good. Yeah. We have most of our backgrounds and stuff and things. Yes. Here we go, built out my test. Yeah, you got it. I believe. Yes. Oh, and I think I'm lagging myself again. Oh no. I'm gonna stop this program. Oh, we stopped it and we stopped lagging too. Yeah, I think I was spawning it a bunch. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna get some more waters. Oh yeah, we back. Yeah. Okay. I think, I wonder what's with the codes. We got one scrolling background going though. I'm pretty happy about that one. Yeah. I think we're doing pretty good. Yeah. Yippee, old 12 pass, yippee! Oh my gosh, nice first. We like this. This is very good to hear. This is extra good to hear. Yeah. We like this mega cool test coverage action. Yes. It's always a good feeling when all your tests run and you see all the green check marks. I'm a big fan of this. This is a nice warm feeling. Yeah. This is very good. This is very good to hear. Now let's see. Oh, I think I know why this didn't work. We didn't put a 1 here. We put a 1 there. Yes. Let's check it out now. I think we're good. We're doing all right. Yes. Let's check it. I think our castles are spawning too late though. What new? They're spawning pretty late, I think. Let's see. Where doth be the castle friends? Oh, they're here, but let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, see, they're like, the next one will spawn, but it's like kind of a bit off-centered. Yeah, we need to like, I think our X might be a bit off for this one. Maybe a little bit. Oh yeah, it's also like spawning infinite amounts. I think it's lagging us. Bro, I didn't realize like my own code could lag my actual computer. That's like not good. That is not a good state for our code. Oh no. But yes, I think it is mostly doing good. Oh yeah, oh yeah, there's the one here. Yeah, things look mostly good actually. Things are looking mostly fine. Yes. We might just have to look into this one sometime. Yeah, I think we're pretty good though. I think we're doing mega good stuff. Yes. We have gotten some progress done, man. Yes. We got cool infinite scrolling base background. That was kind of one bug we were stuck on for like multiple streams. I was a bit worried about it actually though. But we are so back actually though. We're so back. Yeah, although I have to be careful about this one. I think it like crashes my stream if I'm on my game for too long. I think some of the backgrounds get mega spawn mode. Yeah. But I know, I think we're pretty good. I think we're pretty good. We got some good progress done. Yeah, I think we'll probably call it there. Yeah, we got some mega progress done. We got cool background, infinite scrolling action mode. I think I can just extend out the logic a little bit and unscrew some of the bolts and screw them in different directions, and we'll get it done. We'll get it done. Great work. Hey, thanks for star. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm glad to hear all your test pass too. This is also pretty good. This is also mega good stuff. But we got some good works done. We got some mega progress. Yeah, we are one step closer to getting an update for our Yippee game. I am ready, man. I am so ready. Yeah, but yeah, we'll head back to our cyber room, shall we? Also, thank you for the bits, Dan. Thank you for the 100,000 million coins. I appreciate it very much. And thank you again for the gifted sub. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you, friend. Yeah, well, we'll head back to our cyber room. Yeah. Hello friends, we're back. Oh look, Aura's here too. Aura in PNG form. Yeah, so we'll see if we can get her set up for our coding streams. I don't know if I can guarantee this, but we'll see. But yeah, thanks all friends for stopping by. We got some progress done. We got some cool stuff in our Yippee games going. Yeah, thank you all friends for coming by. We'll be back on Monday. We'll be doing some gaming. I actually want to try and play like a different game next week. We've been doing like Pokemon and Subnautica a lot, but I've been thinking about this one like scary SCP game. Maybe we'll try this one out. Maybe we'll try and jump out of our seat a little bit. We'll see. Maybe this or some other game, but I'm thinking about this one. Yes, but yeah, thanks all friends for stopping by. Hope you have a nice rest of your day, midday, evening, wherever you be. Yeah, maybe we'll raid into somebody. Maybe we'll check some friends out. There's some friends streaming. Oh wait, yeah, there's friend Alistar streaming. Wait, I forgot he streams at this time. Wait, there's like metal VTuber. He's very cool. He's like into the metals. We like our metals, man. I played this game Metal Hellsinger, so I'm all that kind of got me into metal. But we'll raid into friend Alistar Napalm. Yeah, Ty for streaming. Thanks for stopping by, friends. I appreciate it very much so. Yeah, but hope you have a nice rest of your day, midday, evening, wherever you be. We will be back on Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern doing some mega gaming and things. But yeah, we will catch you on the flip side. Yeah, bye-bye. Let's check out friend Alistar. Yeah.